Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here today talking about increasing in your knitting. Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here with another Knit and Natter Vlogmas, and we're talking today about increasing in your knitting. You know the drill now. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notifications bell if you want to watch any more of these Vlogmas videos, and if you want to see the videos that I give you every Tuesday, every week. I'm really drilling down onto Christmas presents, Christmas gifts, everything you need to know about knitting for Christmas in those Tuesday videos this month. And Vlogmas is going to give you lots and lots of tips about knitting. So today we are talking about increasing. Why do we use increasing and how important is it for you to learn it? So the first thing you can do when you're increasing is shaping hats. And you get the slouch beanie, which just has to sit further away from the head. So we have to make more stitches to do that. Once you've knitted the rib, the band of the hat, you need to just move the fabric away from the head a little bit so it's more slouchy. And you do that by increasing. Also do that much more dramatically when you knit a beret, because you want the circle shape. Once you've knitted the rib, you need to increase and increase and increase over quite a few rows to create that circle shape. I do this in the Novice Knitter course. We knit slouch beanie and we knit this beret. It's a classic hat shape. And I show you step by step how you can get those increases. So if you'd like to do this with a bit of support, learn some increasing with my help, then I'll put the link in the description. You can do that with the Novice Knitter Level 2 course. Really is worth a try because it will get you going, and you can use your increasing in other places too, such as when you are knitting something like this. Now, would you believe it, you need increasing in this? Well, if you take a look at the thumb here, whenever you're knitting fingerless mitts, especially with my patterns, because I do this with every one of my fingerless mitts, you increase along here to make the thumb shape. As you can see, there's the general shape for the hand, but I've increased the stitches here to make the thumb. And it makes it so much more comfortable than a flat, straight up, straight down fingerless mitt. And that means that you're going to have a lot more love if you give these to somebody, and you're going to want to wear them more yourself. So increasing can really help you there. But there's another point in this fingerless mitt where we increase too, and that is for the bobble. We are making more stitches and then decreasing. So we're using increasing and decreasing together to make this bobble. We want to make that texture just stand out from the main texture of the mitt, and we do that by increasing. And you wouldn't think such a small thing would be, well, it's not complicated, but you just need those little tricks in your toolkit as you start knitting. Increasing and decreasing can get you there, can help you make these textures. And it's just using the simple single points that you note along the way that can help you then tackle what looks like a complicated pattern, because you know the little steps that are in it. So just make sure that you do add those little things to your knitting toolkit, and you'll be able to knit more and more and more patterns as the years go by. One more thing that is really interesting about increasing, because you don't just increase by making more fabric, flat fabric. You increase as well by making holes. And we saw this when I was talking about the decreasing video. You make holes when you're making lace, and that is a form of increasing. You're making more stitches. And yes, you compensate most of the time when you make holes by decreasing alongside it, but you're still increasing. So don't think that because you're making holes you're not increasing. You are. You're making stitches from nothing. You're purposefully making a hole, and where there wasn't a stitch before, there is one now. So that is increasing as well. It's really worthwhile learning that, and this is the kind of thing as well where you increase and then you compensate with your decreasing. You can make a lace hat with holes in it. Okay, So that's it for increasing. And yes, I will put a link for Novice Knitter. Wait, if you want to make the, I now have mohair up my nose. Excuse me, this is never good for me to hold while I'm talking. I'll put the Novice Knitter course link below if you want to think about knitting the beret and slouch beanie, and I'll also put the lace wizardry course in as well, because we learn about making holes there, and that is a form of increasing. And I've shown you a few hats, so I'll put the pattern links for them too below. Okay, great to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Yet another Vlogmas video. I will be back tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. Bye for now. Happy knitting.